Hey guys, welcome back to the General Wellness YouTube channel. We are doing another food product review today, and this one is a little bit more fun. As you can tell, I've got a ton of sparkling waters here in front of me, and we are going to be reviewing all of these and figure out which one is the best. Also, really quickly before we dive in, this is going to be a little bit different than the other food product reviews that I've done because these don't really have ingredients or nutrient facts label. They do a little bit, so we'll talk about that as we go. But overall, I wanted to give an overview of the health of sparkling water. A lot of people have these crazy ideas that sparkling water is not healthy, that the carbonation in them kind of like increases the size of your fat cells. That's one of the rumors that I've heard. None of this is true. Carbonated water is perfectly healthy. There's nothing wrong with it as far as a nutrition standpoint goes. It's actually a really healthy alternative to soda as well. So when I have clients and different things that are trying to switch away from soda, we start with sparkling water because the carbonation is still fun, a little bit more exciting than regular water. So we are going to figure out which one of these is the best if you're looking for a new sparkling water. So the lineup we've got here is the classic Topo Chico. Then we've got LaCroix. This is the grapefruit one. I've had a lot of LaCroix. This is kind of like one of my more favorite flavors. Then this is Spindrift. A lot of people like this one because it's a little bit more flavorful, also the grapefruit flavor. This is a new sparkling water called Rambler Sparkling Water out of Austin. So we just moved from Austin, so we like this brand, thought we would try it. And then we have Waterloo, and this is the strawberry flavor, one of the more flavorful ones that I have tried from Waterloo, but I've never actually compared them all. So that's what we are going to do now. So we'll start off with nutrient facts. All of these have 0 calories, 0 grams of sodium, except for the Spindrift. Because it is flavored with a little bit of juice and things like that, it has 17 calories and 3 grams of sugar. So this one does have a little bit more, but maybe that means it has more flavor too. We'll find out. And then ingredients, all of these are just purified carbonated water and natural flavors, except for these two, which are not flavored at all. So it's just the sparkling water, maybe some minerals and the carbonation in there. So nutrient facts label and ingredients looks great on all of these, especially when you're comparing it to things like soda, or if you just don't like regular water and this helps your water intake, then that would be a really great option as well. As far as price goes, LaCroix and Waterloo seem to be the ones that are most reasonably priced. Topo Chico and Spindrift can be a little bit more expensive, and the same with Rambler as well. It is a little bit more. But when you're comparing it to regular water, it's obviously going to be more expensive when water is free if you live in a place with safe water. Now for the fun part, we are going to dive in and try all of these different ones. I'm just going to go down the line, crack them all open, and figure out which one's best. So here we go. All right, let's dive in. First up is Waterloo. Strawberry flavor, like I said. Just spilled that all over. And then Rambler, Spindrift, grapefruit, LaCroix, okay, as far as flavors goes, if we're talking about just the flavored ones, I am not a big fan of the Spindrift. It says unsweetened, but it still has like the juice in it. So this one has grapefruit, orange, and lemon juice. And it's not, I don't know. It just tastes kind of like flat and a little bit bitter. And then when you get to the LaCroix, the best way to describe LaCroix to me is it's good. But I saw a meme one time that was like, the flavors or something like sat next to a box of peaches, you know, like it's very, very subtly flavored, and like needs a little bit more. But the Spindrift to me is flavored too much, and I'm not super into that. But the Waterloo is flavored the right amount. Like the carbonation and the bubbles, which is what we're going to talk about next, is the best in this one of all the flavored ones. And this flavor, I don't think either of these come in strawberry, but I'm not sure. But the flavor in this one's much better. Tastes sweet without actually having the artificial sweetener in it and is not bitter at all. But then we've got the Rambler and the Topo Chico. So these two are just plain. And when you compare these two, Topo Chico, if you're a sparkling water connoisseur, you know what I'm talking about. It feels like Topo Chico has like little bitty tiny bubbles and like a lot of them. Where Rambler is a little bit more smooth, like it's definitely carbonated, obviously, but it's like bigger bubbles and maybe less of them, so it feels more smooth, where Topo Chico kind of burns a lot because there's so much carbonation. So I actually like Rambler Sparkling Water a lot better than Topo Chico. Surprise. But if we're comparing the regular ones to the flavored ones, so Waterloo was my favorite flavored one. Rambler is now my new favorite unflavored one. I actually think I would choose the Rambler unflavored one over the flavored one because it is super refreshing. Maybe you don't like all these different fruity flavors, or maybe they're not quite strong enough or not quite sweet enough. So Rambler would be an awesome place to land, and it's not flavored, but it's super smooth, a little bit more exciting than regular water too. So overall, I really like sparkling water. I'm a big fan of it. I recommend it to my clients when they want something other than regular water but don't want any added sugars in them. As you can tell, there's a ton of different options out there, and I know I didn't even choose all of the sparkling water options. So if you have a favorite sparkling water, leave a comment in the section below so I can try that one too. But as far as these go, my overall favorite was Rambler Sparkling Water based out of Austin. If you guys haven't tried this one yet, you absolutely should because it was so good, and I even liked it better than Topo Chico. For the record, I love all of these and we buy different ones every week. Although I probably won't be buying the Spindrift again because I didn't like the way it was sweetened and I didn't like the way it was flavored. But Waterloo's great, LaCroix is great, and Topo Chico are all great too. But I want to hear from you. I want to see which one is your favorite, if you've ever tried them, compared them, or have tried different flavors of these that I don't have here. So leave a comment in the section below. And hopefully this video was fun for you and helpful to see whether or not sparkling water is healthy, but also what the best options are out there as far as flavor goes. Thank you for following along with my videos and the different food product reviews. If you like the food product reviews, I've got a couple more. Check them out on my channel. Feel free to follow me on Instagram as well at General Wellness. Subscribe to my channel and keep telling me what you want to see more of, either through Instagram or on here, so that I can provide videos that you actually want to watch.